Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is another 1v1 ranked of my Path to Platinum series, with the only difference being that it's on a well, no, what am I going to say? It's on. Well, it's on a moon, but it's a replay. I just realized I did have the mod which gets rid of the replay bar, but for some reason it's not on. But yeah, anyway, this is a replay rather than the actual live match. That's mainly because I wasn't recording, but yeah. Anyway, here we are. I think I did bot air, and my opponent is Big Mac CEO, who is like Platinum 6, I just checked. So he's Platinum 6, and he is a Platinum player. So, I would say he's better than me. Yeah, I would probably say that quite confidently. There are quite a few Plats who scare me, but if I want to get back to Platinum, I do have to beat some Plats. But yeah, we're both going off with a basic 2 Fabricator build. Scout going up for me, and I assume the same for him, yeah. This is all normal stuff, just get out your 3 or 4 starting fabs. He's gone with 3, no, sorry, I've gone with 3, he's gone with 4. So I did go for a boombot here, but as you can see, I didn't get away in time, so, why is that not? So yeah, he does see the boom, and he sees this, yeah, he sees both boombots, which basically means any snipe I was planning to do with them is not going to work. So he's not planning any snipes of his own. He's going with 3 fabs here, 1 fab that way. He actually missed out this. I think this is happening a bit more and more recently, where like people miss a metal in their main base, so that they can start working on their expansions even quicker. Whereas if we go over to my base over here, he's already got 2 metal and he's working on his 3rd. I've only got 1, and it's just a small but semi-significant difference. So yeah. Yeah, the boombots, I think. To be honest, I might have been able to sneak him in, but it would have been a lot of work. And he's actively scouting with all the dogs, so it most likely wouldn't have worked. But I do get up a bomber, and that bomber is, well, it's there for a reason, and that's to try and take out these fabs. Yeah, I'm bringing him in. It's lucky, because he's moved his air away here. I will admit, it's been a decent while since I've, not a decent while, but couple days since I've actually played this, so I do have to re-remember. Yeah, come in here, and that little dock's there. It wasn't the end of the world, but like the bomber dropped its payload in early, so it means I still got the fabs, but I could have got them far cleaner, and most likely gotten out too. But yeah, I lost my whole air force with them 3 fabs, so it's a trade-off. And as we can see here, he's going with a pelican. I don't actually know. He might be going for a spark drop or a fab, or even a boombot drop. Actually, now that I remember, I think it was a boombot drop. Yeah. Now, if you don't know about the boombot drop, it's a funny one because if there's anti-air, then there's a good chance it'll get shot down. But if there's no anti-air, and you can literally drop it right on top, and oh, okay, yeah, there's only 1 stinger, so it survives. But you see that it explodes instantly. So the second it drops, it just takes out all of them units. I think, what was there in there? Yeah, like 2 docks, 2 fabs, and a stinger. But yeah, that boombot drops are surprisingly effective. Now, at this point, I am getting sorta like raided a bit here. Economy is in my favor. That is probably just due to that fab snipe I got. But he is spamming, well, not spamming fabs, but he's getting a lot of fabs out to re-expand. Now at the moment, I mean, factory count is actually in my favor because he hasn't got any proxies and I've got 1. So it is actually going well for me here. The only thing that's not going well for me, I would say, is probably just my lack of air control. We've both got 2 air factories going, but I just have, I mean, I haven't got the best of trades. Like, losing my air force early on really didn't help. And I feel like this air force it's not always terrible if you don't have air control, but it's usually bad. There he goes, manages to get 1. I think I tried to snipe the bombers there, and it just did not work. So that fab is most likely gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. Now, I must admit, I wasn't being hyper aggressive here. Like, I've got these units who are finally heading out, but I feel like it's mainly because I don't have much to be hyper aggressive with. I should have sent these units out. The only issue is a single stinger, and air control can be powerful. Oh yeah, I finally sent in my booms, but I think he saw my scout. So does he have radar? Hello? Yeah, he has radar. So he sees it coming from a mile away, and he has the turret. So I don't think it works. Oh no, it does. Okay, it gets one. I guess that's better than none. But air-wise, what air have I got up? I've got up a few hummingbirds now. I feel like the air is the biggest downside for me here. But again, economy is actually in my favor, and factory count is equalized, which isn't great. Fab account is actually in his favor. I think I even saw him get out an air fab somewhere. He's working on T2 already. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I do not believe I started... Okay, yeah, I've got T2 queued up. And yeah, okay there. So I do have T2 coming out now, just as he has, but it's around at equal speed, I think. Oh yeah, this isn't great. 3 fabs here getting bombed, and I just don't have the Air Force to counter it. I suppose I have, how many, 8 hummingbirds to what, 13. So I can try and snipe the bombers. That wasn't a great trade. That didn't go great for me. But yeah, we got some forces moving around now. I don't know where these guys are going. They should have just gone head straight in, because they've only got a single laser turret, which single laser turrets, they're good to take out the occasional docks, but that's about it really. Come on, docks. He was trying to do the wiggle and it just didn't work. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a nice pickup. 3 fabs gonna go down there. 1, 2, and 3. And then I think it's just taking out the metal. They're probably gonna die, but at least they took out the fabs and then some metal. These guys, this sitting here, there's a force here which they could attack, and there's also a force over here, but yeah, is my mod's just working? I realized I used to have a drawing mod which I can use for replays, and it's just gone. Strange. Ooh, he's gonna get bombed too, maybe. Here comes my air again. See, my air micro was not on point this game, and if my bombers get shot, I would be extremely disappointed in myself. Okay, they didn't. Good. Well, this force is finally moving in, and there is a couple infernos in there. Tank damage. How much anti-air is there though? 3 stingers and a spinner. Okay, so there should be enough anti-air in there. Oh yeah, I actually went for a metal there. That's pretty risky. Ooh, yeah, okay, that worked out fine. I should have pulled back them bombers, but thankfully he wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, he's there sitting on the other side of the map. So I did pick up some free metal, and I didn't finish it. But yeah, we both have T2 bots up now. Does he have any T2 bots out in the field? No, he's got 1 slammer. I have 2, but they're not doing anything just yet. Back up here, what do we got? So he is greatly winning the metal game now. I feel like I must admit, watching this back, I was doing better in the start than I thought I was. I just don't think well, I mean, my air control was probably one of the biggest losses. But also a lack of just expanding more. Just getting, like here, I've been quite defensive. I built 2 factories and a pelter for this 1 proxy instead. And even if I sent them over here, secured these 3, it would have been better than just leaving them there. But I must admit, they got their worth. They'd managed to take out almost all this expansion. The only reason I'm running away is because I saw the slammer. Speaking of which, where are my T2 bots? They're just sitting in my base. Over here. Now this is the big issue. I may be winning on the front side, and I've got a bit going on here. But on the back side, I'm hardly contesting whatsoever. It's like this. There's no proxy there, no proxy there. This guy is gonna make a proxy. Should be, but whether he actually survives is another point. There goes that air fab. And he's finally moving in. I think I just trying to run all my units away so they can survive and hopefully merge with my T2, which I am not sending in. Oh, here comes in the Air Force. This, there's not really much of a bombing target there. But yeah, I think he's just, I don't know what he's doing, scouting maybe. Oh, these guys, they're gonna get taken out. Future, move them. Ugh, oh, that was rough. Oh, and now I made the mistake of running them away, but I haven't. They're running too far. Oh, what is this? My T2 unit's too far away. This is the issue. Sometimes I just don't. I'm too busy. I'm doing stuff. I'm not paying attention to where I should be paying attention. Slammer's going in first. You don't want that. You want all your your rubbishy, your stocks, your ants, and all your T1 units in front, and all your slammers behind doing the damage. It's not too bad here now. That's how you want it. And do I have any gillies? I don't have any gillies. See, at the moment, he's got 1 gilly, and that's enough, because he can just single-handedly click you, and just pick off the slammers. It'll take a bit of micro, but he can, and that's why gillies are just a good counter to enemy T2 bots. Or just T2, but I think T2 bots versus T2 bots, you want gillies. On the air front, though, I'm now coming out with... what air is that for? 16 hummingbirds and 4 bombers. So I am actually coming out on top in the air game now. I think, did I build a third air factory or something? Or I did. Oh, that explains it. I must admit, yep, I do like my air. One thing I am missing though is T2 economy. Getting out of T2 fab is something I tend to forget about. What is this? Okay, they wanted to destroy the wreckage for some reason. And now, because of the crater, no one's shooting. Okay, this is going pretty well. They can't really shoot the Inferno, so they get close. The thing is, these units are outnumbered here. Yeah, that's, I assume, why I'm pulling them back. Now taking a look back over here. It's now 15 to 10 factories, and he's got almost 3 times as many fabs. Economy, it's everything's looking against me. He's built a mend. I missed that. I wonder why he built a mend. Maybe he was trying to do some cheesy like turret pushing or teleporter play. Or he could just be there for reclaiming, but usually people don't build mends for reclaiming. Now here I've pulled back for defense. I think I've got enough to defend this. He's got quite a few gillies. Oh my gosh, this is... what are you doing? This is... it's so painful. That pelter's doing some wonders though. Now on the backside, it's... again, this is... I think this was like the biggest cause of defeat. Just sort of lacking any footing on the backside of this map. It was as simple as not locking down this expansion fast enough, or even this expansion, just leaving these two almost uncontested, whereas he didn't. So he's just swarming around units around the backside, which is, I would go as far to say, the main cause of my defeat. I wouldn't blame it all on that, but I mean, obviously there's a few factors, but yeah. Oh, he's building mines. Interesting. Do I have any? No, I've run out of skitters. Yeah, we're going in. Oh, don't tell me. If this happens, I completely missed it, but oh, okay. It could have been worse, but still, that was not nice to watch. And now he's gonna turn around and just crush whatever's left. Meanwhile, he is just coming in the backside. Yeah, my Air Force sitting fairly idle. At this point, it's fairly obvious how the result of this game is going to be. He's sweeping in from all sides. My proxy here is still alive somehow. I suppose he hasn't pushed yet. But yeah, it's still kicking here, but everywhere else it's just a wave of vehicles coming in. And the inevitable defeat is on the horizon. So I guess I can fast forward. Oh wait, no, I can't fast forward because that's still bugged. But yeah, this is just the inevitable slog until the end. I think I GG out in round 2. I GG out. Oops. So yeah, that was my third 1v1 ranked game. It was against someone much more challenging, and I feel like I started off pretty good. I'm better than I remember starting off, but like a lack of doing stuff. What happened over here? So, yeah, I came out, I built some stuff with that fabber. Oh, what? Oh, I see what happened. That is a really big dumb move for me. So I think, yeah, these guys all had their own queues. Why is there only one? I don't know why there's only one fab. I think these, I don't know, maybe I accidentally split them. But either way, at some point, must have told these guys to... maybe I selected all my fabbers by accident. Yeah, that's what's happened. I selected every fabber I had by accident, and I didn't realize. So, that is painful to know. That's what happened. And that one little micro mistake, I wouldn't say it cost me the game, but it certainly may have been like the leading factor of why I lost that game. But yeah, I guess that's why you gotta be careful of your micro mistakes and pay attention to your orders. But yeah, anyway, moving on. I hope you enjoyed. That was I already said my third 1v1 ranked game in my Path to Platinum Season 2 or Series 2, second series, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. So goodbye for now.